Random rewards are so sweet, and it's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, he's technically his on our own. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Nicely starts when I hit Dutch. Forget the moon, I'm off to my cash, these flashes confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch.
I like cryptocurrencies a lot less than you do. And so, to me, it's just dementia. And I think the people who are professional traders that go into trading cryptocurrencies, it's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music, 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 music. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
There we go. Everything is set. 8 people here, that's good enough for me. How you guys doing? Are you seeing the charts? Bitcoin is up 1.5% on the day. Ethereum is up 3.3%. Bitcoin dominance is down 1.19%. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is up 1.77%. Altcoins are pumping. Bonk is up something like, 26% up. Flocky up 22%. Pepe up 13%. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about dog. The dog is only up 3.98%. But still, it's up. Everything is up, guys. Mi smo bullish. Mi smo bullish. Danas smo mi bullish. Very much. Bridge cable, what's up, man? We are bullish. We are very much bullish. So, we're gonna check how this works out. Burin, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Next pullback is very important. We hold 61, we go to 90. You think we're gonna have another pullback? Nah, there is a chance for that. There is a chance for a pullback, unfortunately. What's up? 95k, Mladen. Ooh, that'd be nice. I did see some nice charts lately, so let's MF go. Leroy Jenkins got an ICP one top. Greetings, things are slow. How about, sorry about that. Bonk is up 27% and you are saying things are slow. How slow, man? I'm only having milk. I had actually chance to take beer home from work and I chose not to. Because job is not done just yet. Dominic, what's up? How you doing? Bullish. There we go. I don't know if you guys you've seen the charts. But they do look nice. I love the pic for the win. Yeah. So we need the nice thumbnail for the win. I hope it gets people interested. So there is that. From now on, that's the only thumbnail I'm ever gonna use. Yeah, beer and milk. That's what you're doing right now. As always, if the music is too loud in the background, you gotta tell me because I don't know. Bitcoin 1.47%. Earlier today I actually wrote in the chat I want Bitcoin to do 5.29% pump today in next 11 hours. That was earlier today. And the reason I did that is because if you look at a 3-day time frame, if you get back above, right now that's at 67.309, we get a bullish engulfing candle above all the resistance level. Now we are just retesting the resistance over here. So there is that. You can see up here on the 3, nothing is broken, guys. Nothing is broken. Like this big time frame is not broken just yet. But we do like the, we are pulling back, and we do like that, it's going up. Now it is, the triangle did break down, and right now we are having a pullback only, so nobody's bullish just yet. People get bullish when we are all the way up, 75 up there again. But that's kind of too late. That's kind of too late if you go up there again. So we want to know what's happening. If you look at the small time frames up here, it is kind of nicely going towards upside. Let's go to another chart up here. This is just some of the lines that I had before on the chart. There was this trend over here that broke down. Then there was this trend over here that broke towards upside, and there was this, expanding musical instrument that broke towards upside. Then there was this move over here that actually is breaking up towards upside right now. So ever since over here, we also touched down here towards downside. I thought this was gonna be this move, but I don't mind up here. So right now we need to break up here and continue this move towards upside. But it's kind of slowly going towards upside, which is nice. Ben is in the chat. My girlfriend wanted to know who I was watching. I said my favorite Norwegian. Nice. ICP was 1589. Now it's 1519. Yeah, but people who are bullish on ICP, they don't care. Bitcoin to 44. Immortal is in the chat. Immortal. He saw something bearish on the chart. Immortal saw something bearish. And he says, Immortal says, let me do it like this over here. He says, Bitcoin post a lower high on the 4-hourly chart with stock RSI and mass stock RSI in downtrend. Not sure if relevant, just saying. How can you be bearish? Stop watching the indicators. Just look at the lines, man, lines. Yeah, but that's probably, you know, what a lot of people are doing. 4 hourly lower high. There is no lower high on the 4 hourly, man. What you talking about? This is high. This is high. This over here is not done yet. It can just continue this up here and, you know, you get a whole lower, you know, high. Yes, we are, you know, technically not having a high up here, but this is not done. This red 4 hourly candle is not done. There is no pivot point yet, you know. This can take a while. The same way people look at RSI, you know, and they're looking for divergences and saying there is a bearish or bullish divergence here and there. But what they don't realize is that, you know, the move is not done. Because if this candle up here becomes a green candle, you know, Jewel. How's our stablecoin XRP? Guys, XRP is gonna pump. I don't know if you know, I did post in the chat today, just before, you know, I started becoming, you know, extremely bullish. By the way, guys, this is our new, you know, motto on the channel. Just so you know. This is our new motto. We do this not because it's easy, guys. Not because it's easy. But because we thought it's gonna be easy. And now we're stuck. And now he's stuck. So look at this, guys. Look at this over here. Somebody posted this somebody posted this on X today. Let me zoom out. Bitcoin 1 month Bollinger Bands are officially the tightest ever in history. The last time they were this tight, there was 65,000% rally. Look here, man. Look how tight this is. You see Bollinger Bands tight, pump, tight pump, tight pump. And right now we are the same way tight over here, just before the next pump, guys. Just before the next pump. Now, the question is not whether it's the XRP is gonna pump, because we know it's gonna pump. XRP's top 5 currency, you know, cryptocurrency over here, it's definitely gonna pump. The question is how much. How much is, you know, XRP is gonna pump? That's the big question. So let's go over here to XRP. What you're gonna have to do over here, let me show you something on the chart up here. Is this the chart? Yeah, but this is logarithmic up here. This is XRP chart. Look here, man. Even this previous pump, this previous dump on XRP actually managed to close above the support level. It actually closed above the support level. You remember this time pump up here and jump down, closed above support level, and right now it just tick tick. It looks nice though. It looks nice. It looks very, very nice. XRP USDT. Let's find some big chart on XRP. Qcoin maybe. Qcoin maybe have some, you know, logarithmic chart, monthly chart. No, not enough chart. XRP USDT. Maybe OKX has a big chart. No. XRP USDT. Maybe Bitstamp. No. Where is the XRP USD? Where is the, you know, Kraken maybe? No. XRP. Who has the biggest, you know, data? Polnex. Polnex often has. Yeah, Polnex is nice. So let's look at his Bollinger Bands indicator over here. No, but this doesn't have the monthly data, the weekly. I mean, we tight up here, but there are XRP USDT. Let me see this guy. Bitstamp. That's a Bitstamp chart. USD, sorry, USD. Bitstamp. There we go. 1 month Bollinger Bands. Why does his chart look different than my chart? Why are our charts different? I mean, look here. I mean, you know, it's flatline down here on 2 month. Like, it's literally flatline for, you know, 3 weeks over here right now. You cannot push it any long towards downside. It is squeezed as you know what. Anytime you get any kind of squeeze like this over here, you know, bam! Very, very soon. How long does this take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next 6 months, guys. Next 6 months. Next 6 months. I don't know if you're aware of that. If Jules says 42k, it's time to long. If Jules says 90, it's time to short. Who is Robulus? I don't know. Buy a Rob is my friend of 20 years. Robu, how you doing, man? Jules' friend is my friend. He seems to know Jule. He's an XRP Massey holding since 3.8 2017. Oh, you gotta tell Rob to get out of my channel, man, because he's not gonna like my targets on XRP though. Be nice. 50% my okay, it's only 15%. That's fine. That's fine. You're gonna make it, man. If it's 15%, you're gonna make it. Rob, I like you. Bullish times. Mlade, doći to me with my new meat. I made some decent money XRP overall, but about 20k, about the same amount Jule gets liquidated for every below the belt, man, below the belt. Cool right guy there. Tiela, what's your opinion on my 44 call, given that I had previously researched on Telegram Guru weekly 50 moving average? I don't see it, like, you know, to get to 44 we need to do something bad. And like I told you last time, where are my lines up here? Like I told you last time, let's just go over here because, you know, clean chart, whatever, right? Last time, if we go below, my target, lowest target that I have right now is 42k. And the reason is pretty simple up here, you know, 42, 43k, what's that over here right now? That's the lowest target. I mean, 44 is all the way down in here. But you can see this, you know, this price action over here. I mean, technically you can say all the way up here to 47 or something like that. That's liquidity. But over here there is literally no trading going. This just, you know, blew through that. So if you for whatever reason go, you know, do that, some kind of move down here and then break inside this liquidity zone, you know, this is gonna get bought so quickly. We are just about... Happy halving, everybody! It is Saturday today. Today we actually last night we had the halving. So we are still on the halving day, guys. We are still on the halving day. So that's very nice. I was actually thinking to streaming, you know, halving event, but you know, it was late at night and I didn't want to do that. So there is that. You attempt to join the stream. You drink cow milk, I did too, but I slowed that for health reasons. You like goat milk by chance? Nah, I don't think I ever had goat milk. No, I just drink. I don't drink. I mean, I drink regular milk, high-fat milk with my coffee, but that's that. But I drink cultured milk because of the stomach. It just kind of helps you, you know, digestion. Nice with some chili time and then one more big pump. Can we get out update on Limeware? Man, didn't we check this last time? This is versus Euro. Why is this thing pumping, man? Why is Limeware pumping? I don't know, it looks good. It looks like it bounced from the support levels though. It looks like it bounced from the support levels, so you know, that's good. I like goat milk, no congestion. Full fat organic cow milk, FTF. Fed going to rug pull US with raised interest rates. Yeah, but rising of interest rates, I don't think they're gonna come until, you know, in the next 6 months or something like that. And also I think, you know, rising interest rate could actually be good. I think lowering interest rates could be, you know, a bad thing. I think lowering interest rate, enjoy buttermilk. Bitcoin, guys, bullish, Bitcoin, we gotta talk about Bitcoin. There was another chart somebody actually posted over here from the Telegram. I thought this was interesting, so I'm gonna show you over here. Bitcoin, 500 days before the halving you buy, and 500 days after the halving you sell. 500 days before the halving you buy, 500 days after the halving you sell. 500 days before the halving you buy, 500 days after the halving you sell. 2nd September 2025 is the 500, you know, day, the sell date. There is that. So we're still waiting for that. Crypto Live. I thought it's an interesting chart, so you know, there is that. There has been other interesting charts. I just don't know where they are right now. I posted 500. Yeah, Jule posted 4. I thought this was very interesting, so it's nice. But I don't see Bitcoin going down to 44k, man. I really don't see it going down to 44k. Like, you have to break a whole bunch of stuff to get to 44k. Like, literally, like, this line has to be broken, man. You see this over here? To get to 44, you have to break the major support level, trend level, just after the halving, to get to 44. Like there is no way. There is no way. But the liquidity box, on the other hand, is still in the play, right? All the way up to, you know, June or something like that, the liquidity box can be still in the play. Technically speaking, right? It can still be in the play. So that's nice. But I don't see 44k. It's way. Hello Tiela, hello. Check Bitcoin dominance. Another reason we are bullish, guys. Another reason we are bullish, because Bitcoin dominance is going down. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is going up on the daily time frame, of course. Anytime I you know, watch my, anytime I watch these you know, these coins, I check always Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Ethereum Bitcoin going up, Bitcoin dominance going down at the same time while Bitcoin is going up is very, very bullish. I become, you know, suddenly I become, you know, stupidly bullish. And so right now Ethereum Bitcoin is going up and dominance is going down. Big moves start small. Exactly. Not only that, let me tell you something. I was just thinking about today. I mean, this is pretty obvious to everybody, of course. But I was just thinking, you know, the dominance is, you know, it's not over here that, you know, the altcoins are going to start pumping. They're going to start pumping up here at the top. If you look back here in the day, you know, altcoins didn't start when we broke the trend over here towards the downside. Altcoins started pumping up here at the top. You know, once you reach the top and as soon as the dominance started crashing towards the downside, that's when actually start pumping. January 2021. Let's see actually how this actually played out. Let's see how this actually played out. Which chart? Total 3, new price scale. Right over here. See? I mean, technically, you know, the altcoins were slowly cruising towards up, but, you know, at the top over here, the very, very top, you know, it started small, started kind of breaking down a little bit more up here. It exploded up here and then, you know, full throttle towards the upside, right? So the same thing is happening right now, depending whether we are at the top of the chart or not. And I think we are. I'm going to explain to you a little bit why I think we are. But, you know, it's at the top we start pumping, guys. At the top, altcoins start pumping. It's not on the breakdown. The breakdown, it's already confirmation. But at the very top, that's when pumping starts. That is when pumping starts. Oh my god, I'm so rich. I wonder if you redrew that long-term support line to mean the price action on the left was below the trend. Can you post the just chart in the chat and I'll show it on the in a sense, it rejected and dumped. Perhaps it would indicate a different lower support. Can you post the line in the chat? It will be a lot easier, so I don't have to think, you know, where you think the line is. I need to do another giveaway. Punch proof 420 for you. I'm expecting a small pullback as well. We're gonna check that out. But why is this stop over here on Bitcoin dominance very, very important, guys? 4-hourly doji. I don't care about dojis. In bullish scenario. By the way, guys, did you look up at the sky? Did you look up at the sky, guys? There is a moon being created. The big, beautiful moon. I just came home from work. It was a long day at work. I just came home. And I looked at the moon. And it's very, very close. Very close to being the full moon. Right? You see this line over here? That's why this line is very, very, very important. Because there are two options. There are two options how this can play out, right? When you have some kind of trend and you break that trend towards downside, this line is going to act as a, because over here it will act as a support level. Over here it's a resistance level. So you go and, you know, tap that as a resistance level. Now, the way this can actually play out is that this can actually break towards upside. And then it goes up again higher, and then the target is all the way up here towards top. Breaks up here towards top, we are looking at 60% up here towards upside. On another hand, if it fails to break the resistance level, even after reaching this couple of times up here towards top, if it fails to break and goes back below this line over here, there are actually two lines, one line over here and one over here, breaks the support level over here, it's pretty much already done. Because this over here tried to get, because what's doing right now, it's trying to get, over here it broke the trend, trying to get back in the trend, trying to get back, trying to get back in the trend, pulling back, but it's still trending over here. On the breakdown down here, it's gonna be, you know, full throttle towards the downside. But we want to know, you know, highest point actually get right now. Right now, the highest point is this line over here right now. And we are actually taking out the resistance level. So everything is right now getting ready for this move towards downside. Of course, this is not done yet. There is a, you know, line up here towards upside. And if this, for whatever reason, breaks towards upside, we are looking at Benjamin Cohen's dominance, Bitcoin dominance target at 60%, give or take. But right now, you know, how this is actually playing out, it looks like it just might be the case. There is also, of course, this channel over here, goes something like this, I think, give or take. It's also getting rejected as well. So there is that. So I think Bitcoin dominance on the daily time frame up here is already starting breaking, because you can see this, you know, explosive. Now, I do know, let me see up here. Yeah, it's not quite done just yet. Let me show you a bearish scenario. Let's not be just too bullish. Let me show you a bearish scenario. This looks like a cup and handle pattern, right? Unfortunately, cup and handle patterns go something like this. Let's draw it like this over here. The target up here is, you know, from the bottom towards the top up here. And that's gonna, you know, on the breakout, that gives you target around 59%. So can it play out? Technically can. Because you can see up here, this move up here, this curvature up here, explosion, and right now move towards downside. So the trend over here needs to actually break towards downside over here. So the first line over here needs to break down before the dominance is actually pretty much done. But you know, is this cup and handle pattern? I don't know. Let's look at some you know, other indications of dominance up here on bigger time frames. I mean, still haven't broken down or anything like that. But even previously up here, I mean, the break, you know, this, you know, pump up here moved up to something like 70 levels up here. But that was this pump up here, then pulled back, then started just climbing up here. Where am lot of the lines up here? Kind of does look like nastily good up here. Let's look at a monthly time frame. Yeah, monthly RSI looks actually quite bearish. Monthly RSI, like over here, there was move towards the upside, and right now just, you know, zigzagging up here towards the upside up here, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then eventually breaks down. Hopefully, I'm feeling bullish. I think that's because of my thumbnail. I think that's because of the thumbnail. But I do like that, you know, Bitcoin dominance right now breaking towards downside. I like that we tapped this stop up here with the volume, sorry, not with the volume, but with force and with the speed, which is actually very, very nice. So, but I would still, you know, want to break this towards downside over here. So, at least as the very, very first move, I would like to break this, you know, trend support over here towards downside, give or take. So we're not quite there yet, but it is nice that Bitcoin is pumping and, you know, the dominance is going down. It is very, very nice. Ethereum up here. I don't know about Ethereum, man. Over here there was, let me see 2-day time frame. On the 2-day time frame there is no divergence. On the daily time frame up here there is a little bit divergence up here towards the upside. And it hit, you know, very, very low levels. So right now it is trying kind of, you know, to squeeze around. Technically right now, right? It is trying kind of to squeeze, you know, through this over here move, give or take. Let me see up here, Ethereum, Bitcoin, just a little bit over here. I think entire part up here goes something like this over here. I won't go too much into that, but this last part should go over here. This line should go somewhere over here. These bottoms down there. Looks like it's kind of getting out. And then this, since this is higher high, it should go something like this over here. Maybe it's already changed direction, maybe. A little bit small time, it's not small time frames, you know, daily, weekly up here. I don't know, this move over here definitely broke right now, these are some kind of retest. We can actually also invert this over here towards the other side. This last part up here is not actually quite done, maybe it is. I don't know, it looks good to me, man. Because eventually this bleeding eventually needs to break towards the upside. Eventually. So we are waiting for that. but it does look nice. Bitcoin by itself. So we haven't actually talked much about Bitcoin over here. So what is actually bullish on Bitcoin? Well, on the daily time frame, we haven't even broken the resistance towards upside just yet. I mean, these moving averages, you can see the bunch of moving. I mean, we still haven't broken anything over here. And if you remove the moving averages up here, you can see the resistance level up here, the previous resistance level. We are not breaking that. Also, this one up here. But there were two levels that we actually did break towards upside. You know, that's this one over here. This line up here. So something is broken, something is not broken, give or take. But you know, it is nice that this is actually curving towards upside over here. So we are bullish. And we also have, technically we have this double bottom over here. Bottom, bottom, triple bottom, and right now this was a spring. I don't know if you saw the spring, man. The spring was actually legitimately nice. And I am getting very bullish because of the springs. The springs are very bullish. These springs towards downside, these fast quick springs towards... Look here what this spring did. Big move down, pull back above the support levels. Bullish engulfing candle up here towards the upside. Pull back to the support level, and right now zigzagging. Now, short term, Mladen says that we are bearish because we got a doji. But I gotta tell you, man, just because we have doji, it does not mean we're gonna go down. It could happen that we go down, but if this doji plays out, you know, bullishly towards the upside, do you know how bullish we're gonna get? Like tenfold more bullish than we are right now. Chart looks good. Bitcoin is going up, while Bitcoin dominance dumping is actually good. Not good in my opinion. This means that Bitcoin is not rewarded for going up. On the rallies from the low, BTC USD and BTC dominance went up together. And that was way healthier. I don't want healthy chart, man. I want unhealthy chart. I want a chart where Bitcoin is going slowly towards the upside. Bitcoin dominance is crashing towards ground, and altcoins are doing 100% moves, every couple of days. It's a weekend, so I expect raging. That means down again. Lauren, get out of the chat. I don't know. You expect move down, I don't. Let me see over here. So trend over here is definitely broken. So this downtrend over here got broken. We pulled back into that, held the support, and right now going out. No, I'm seeing this going towards upside, mate. I'm sorry, I'm seeing this going towards upside. Ja sam jako bullish, ti to znaš. Jako. Nisam ono euphoric bullish, ali jako bullish. And I do see this going towards upside. I do see this going towards upside. Let's investigate a little bit more on big time frames up here. Me too. I mean, still 1 day and 3 hours left. Now we did break the support level on monthly time frame. On the weekly time frame over here, right? So this is break of the support, and this weekly candle up here is not actually that bullish. Like we still need to get above Sunday, to get back above the support level. 67.2 before Sunday close. But short term, like hourly, 4 hourly, no. Okay, let's look at the small time frames. Let's look at the small time frames. It's a little bit high, but we are above 50 levels. If we can pull back, it's gonna pull back to 50 on the 1 hourly over here. The momentum is above the zero line up here on the small time frames up here. I'm right now pulling back a little bit up here. Just consolidating over here right now. Let me see a 4 hourly chart over here. 4 hourly just came above the 50 levels over here. Right now just zigzagging up here. Just zigzagging. Would I trade this? Would I trade this move? Would I do that? I'm not trading. I'm just saying, if it was me, like, would I trade this move? This nice curvature up here holding the support level. On the weekly time frame we already know what we have. This is on Bybit, right? On weekly time frame we already know what we have. So it doesn't help much because we are not at the bottom of that channel. Midline up here is very, very close. This is a major level of resistance, like a really major level of resistance, these two lines up here, give or take. And we are there right now. I don't know if you're gonna have another pullback over here. I don't know if you're gonna have another pullback over here before we go towards upside, because we already had this, you know, major, you know, spring towards downside that pulled us back. I think we're just gonna break this towards upside. I think we're just gonna break this towards upside. You know, I'm not trying to be, you know, overly bullish or anything like that, or trying to be. I'm thinking like this right now. If I was to trade this move, would I think it's gonna go down? Would I think this is gonna break towards downside over here? And I don't think it's gonna do that. Let me see moving averages up here. Right now we also above the moving averages. I mean, this actually pump only went to 50 moving average on the 4 hourly. Let's see 1 hourly up here. Right now above all of the moving averages. I don't know. I do see doji, but you know, to me the way I see it right now, it's the only bearish thing over here right now. Can it move down? Maybe we have to go lower. This pattern over here is actually very, very common. I don't know what this is called. I don't know what this pattern over here is called. But I don't know what this pattern is called. What is this pattern called? I've seen this so many times. I should probably take like a, you know, image of this you know, this pattern over here and post it somewhere. I don't know. Let's see up here on the small time frames up here. No, this is not the trend. This is the trend. The trend retest up here. Once it actually retested this over here line right now, there is actually a secondary line over here. Goes something like this. There is a small trend over here. Maybe over here. Maybe it's going towards upside over here. I think we need small time frames over here. Let's see, go even smaller. This 10 minutes, let's go 5 minutes over here. Will this drop right now? Because 4 hourly, how much time do you have on a 4 hourly? 2 hours and 5 minutes left. 2 hours and 5 minutes left on this. Or maybe it goes over here. This the channel. Go some clarity over here, maybe. It's a little bit higher than that. This part up here. I mean, it's still above the midline up here. No, it doesn't matter. You know, can it go lower down over here towards downside? Maybe it can, but I don't think so. I think it's just gonna go towards upside. I mean, that's my professional YouTube shilling influencer Bitcoin bullish. You know, right now the move. This looks like so bottoming down over here. It already broke this downtrend over here. There was downtrend over here. It broke the downtrend. The retest right. It's on the support level down here. Right now, it's just, you know, consolidating over here. So I don't think we're gonna break this down and do another move towards downside. I think this is just gonna go up here towards upside. I think so. You know, after careful investigation on the 5-minute charts, I think the next this 4 hour is gonna be green. TLI post in Telegram. Okay, let's check it out. TLI 2016 halving. So this is the chart. Let me read a little bit, man. 2024 chart from few days ago. 2021 chart. Lower weekly high, not being able to get above previous high. A lower weekly high. So what you saying, man? What you saying? Let me go to another chart over here. Let me go to another chart. So this is the 2024 chart. Lower weekly high, not being able to move above previous high. Where's the weekly? But we got a higher weekly high. Oh, do you mean this weekly high? Lower weekly high right now. But why are you, I don't get it. Why are you posting 2016 chart? I don't get it. What are you trying to say? ...2016 chart. Lower high. What you mean lower high up here? I don't get it, man. I'm trying to get it. I'm using all my... here too. You mean lower low, not lower high. Are we talking about lower lows or lower highs? Because there is difference. These over here are highs, so this is high, this is lower high. These are lows, this is low, this is lower low. What are we talking about over here? Short on Bitcoin, by the way, I will add more at 68k top of the channel. Bitcoin likes to raise with 50 million. In 2016 almost. I don't get your thoughts, Jul. Yeah, I mean, if you get the higher weekly high, Bitcoin usually dumps. Yeah, but the reason it usually dumps on the weekly, if you get a, but we are looking from closest to close. If it does this over here, and then it can, you know, dump towards downside, because this is some kind of extension towards upside. But these moves can also be bearish, depending on how much it was going towards upside. You know, just having highs, or higher high, or having lower high doesn't actually mean that you're gonna dump or pump. Regardless, you know, the pattern itself needs to be taken into consideration with everything else. No, the 71 close. Retail is not going to unstay either. Because Bitcoin dumped sometime after halving and reviews to the 50 moving average just like 2021. So 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, you know. Bitcoin dumped sometime, yeah. So over here it dumped and it reviews the 50 moving average and then went up here, right? Let's go to this chart over here. Where are the halvings? We can add halvings. This isn't the update chart, but you know. So over here, after the halving, we technically just, you know, broke towards the upside over here, and you know, we didn't actually revisit the 50. I mean, this one over here to the 50 moving average down here. I mean, it came close, but you know, do we have to do that? I don't know, man. Over here in 2013, we didn't do that. 2016. Well, this is 2016. I mean, technically we did that in 2000, but you know, but it was, you know, it was technically totally different. And this actually didn't actually, you know, go down to the 50 moving average. It came close, but not, you know, like close. It more like, you know, it more followed, you know, this 20 moving average. So if you look at 20 moving average, let's look at a logarithmic chart. If you look at a 20 moving average, it came back to the 20 moving average each time, right? The same over here. Oh, this one actually followed the 10 moving average because it was such a fast move towards upside. It followed the 10 moving average. And right now, you know, can it be 10 over here moving average? Doesn't look like that, but you know, can we go down to the 50 moving, 20 moving average? That's at, you know, 53k level. Again, my target. The 50 down here is at 40k. I don't think we're gonna go to the 50 just right now and then, you know, do this or anything like that. Go, Gjörfi, how you doing, man? I'm all out of dip. I wish I could speak to you instead of typing. It's too hard. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. No, I don't see it. Just because something happened before that, you know, it doesn't mean it's gonna happen again. On the other hand, everything looks nice and dandy. Everything looks nice. Now let's see what coin are actually pumping. AVAX is up 10%. CFX up 10%. CKB up 12%. KDA 10. NEAR. Ooh, NEAR is actually doing very nice. Theta is up 12%. OP up 11%. Jupiter up 12%, bouncing off the standard moving average. Sushi up 11%. Well, Sushi came to the 50. Nice and dandy. Ralph, how you doing, man? Now 5 AM. Yeah, why not? Credit card will pay rent for April while Gamble paying off with ICP. Scary stuff, man. 2 PM time for breakfast. PDEX is up 18%, but you know, this thing has been dumping down like massively. AI coins again pumping, guys. 15%, Fed 16%, Ocean 18%, Render 11%. Bonk is up right now 30%, but you know, Dogecoin is not actually doing it. Dogecoin is holding the 10 moving average, which is actually very, very nice. Very nice. Pixel up 12%. God damn it, I bought Pixel up here at 50 something. God damn it, how much can you dump, man? Anything else that's interesting right now? No. OP. Turbo is up 16%, man. Slowly climbing. Why do you think some top 10, if not all coins from the last bull market are underperforming so badly? Because they're very high market cap. Like, they're not outperforming, they're going up. They just don't go up like, you know, 200%. They're high market cap. Meme's doing really well. Pepe, especially Bonk and Floki. Yeah, that might indicate that, you know, maybe we are on the road to the next. Now, guys, what I'm saying next, it's not financial advice. But I did notice there is a lot of talk about, you know, ordinals, BRC20 coins. So there might be a chance they're gonna pump again. I'm not saying they're gonna pump or not financial advice or anything like that. Just saying, check it out. It will go to zero. Bitcoin is a scam. Just sell. No. There is there are a couple of tweets that I found interesting. My 95 friends sold all their crypto and said we are going much lower and advised me to sell too. This was on April 17th. So when your friends start telling you, friends that are not crypto, that you know it's gonna go down, it's probably some kind of mega fear. So there is that. And there has been also a lot of talk about Tesla. I don't know if you know, guys. I don't know, but you know, this is Patrick Ball. I don't know if you know who Patrick Ball is, but he talks a lot about financial stuff in the world, you know, macroeconomics and stuff like that. Anyways, right now, Tesla community, leaders of Tesla community are in meltdown. So Tesla community, you know, Fred Lambert is his piece of ass, you know, and stuff like that. They are having, you know, arguments on X when it comes to Tesla, because Tesla is crashing down like you know what, and people are definitely in fear right now, in big fear, and everybody is, you know, trying to be super bullish. But I think Tesla needs to go down a little bit more. Let me tell you why. Tesla up here. Oh, this is stocks. I think Tesla needs to go down a little bit lower, and the reason for that is not so much about the charts. The reason I think Tesla needs to go a little bit lower is because people are right now in that, you know, what's that called? That market cycle sheet. Let's see over here. Copy which, okay, let's see. So I think right now when it comes to, you know, psychological, I don't think they are inside capitulation. I think right now they are in they're going through complexity. They're going through anxiety and denial right now, and I think they are going to go into the panic very, very soon, into capitulation. Because if you and I don't know why, but you know, Tesla X tweets pop on my X all the time, and I did notice that a lot of people are very, you know, they are like, no, it's gonna bounce over here because Tesla is, you know, FSB and it's gonna go, and you know, they are market leader and stuff like that. At the same time, charts just goes down. And when the good news and good stuff doesn't pump the price, and bad news and bad stuff, you know, dumps price down even more, it's going in for a very, very bad crash. I think, you know, Tesla is gonna go in for a very, very bad crash. I'm a little bit unsure how far down, but you can also see over here right now that if you just remove all the lines, these are old lines. If you see the lines over here, I think it's already right now maybe breaking. Yeah, it looks like it's breaking this towards downside. This might be, you know, the place where it starts going towards downside. breaks the support level at $100 and go, you know, because over here right now it's, you know, panic starts up and then total full capitulation, and when it goes even lower than that. So just by looking at the chart over here, just this last part up here, this is the trend. I mean, this trend over here should not get broken, and right now you're breaking the trend. Now it is weekly time frame, is not yet closed. Is this actually closed? This looks like it's actually closed down here below the support level. So, you know, the next couple of weeks is gonna be very, very important, but you know, this is just, you know, going slowly down right now, breaking towards downside. So I think they are going in for this right now they are going in for this you know, panic move where everybody is like, oh, you know, I gotta get out, and then the capitulation is right after that, right? Panic, and then, you know, starts to bleed, and they, you know, capitulate and they get out, and then there is anger and depression, and on depression you buy again, and it goes up towards the upside. You have to ask yourself when it comes to Tesla, will Tesla die? It's not gonna die. It is #1 leader in EV cars. Are EV cars going away? No. Is Tesla gonna survive? Yes. So we already know that Tesla is a good company. We already know everybody Tesla is the Apple of cars. We already know, you know, they have the best CEO they could have. You know, and we already know the company is good. So the only question is not whether, you know, when it's gonna go up, stuff like that. No. The only question we have to know right now, just like with Bitcoin, because we know Bitcoin is going to go up eventually, just like with Bitcoin in the, you know, on May, June 2024, we have to know, figure out where it's going to bottom, right? That's the only thing you have to figure out. When it comes to Tesla, only thing you have to figure out is where the bottom is. When everybody capitulates, when panic, you know, spreads, when people, you know, lose faith, you know, it's gonna bottom out somewhere. Where is the question, right? But I think it needs to go a little bit lower based on, you know, psychological analysis of how, you know, people are reacting to the price. I think there is just, you know, way too much bullishness still in the chart, and they just, you know, think for whatever reason it's just gonna, you know, go towards the upside. And, you know, ever since up here, since, you know, $400 up here in October 2021, this has just been dying up here towards the downside. Cannot break the trend over here towards the upside as well. You can see up here, I mean, you're trying to break in this trend, you know, a couple of times up here, didn't break that. Can it go lower down here all the way to something like 75? I mean, technically it can, right? So, you know, there are definitely, you know, major support levels up here that needs to can hold stuff like that. But if it goes, you know, if it goes down here over here or something, and then it starts dipping even lower than that, stuff like that, you know, might be some kind of capitulation move. Because if it goes down back, this move happened too fast. You know, people didn't have time to capitulate. It just went way too fast. You know, but when you have this slow bleed towards downside, and then you go into capitulation down here, because if this was capitulation over here, the price will start doing this over here and then go towards the upside. There was no accumulation phase. This just, you know, got oversold, pulled back a little bit, you know, pulled back up here. I think, you know, Tesla is gonna do another one of these, you know, curvature moves on the bottom before it actually goes towards upside again, and that can take time. That can take time. Does this mean Musk isn't the richest man in the world? I wonder how low in the list he will be at capitulation. Nah, he's gonna be fine. Bernard Arnault and Bezos has Musk beaten already. Yeah. So these guys, you know, depending on, you know, how much the hype the company has, there's that. The Bitcoin 4 hour is not playing in my favor. Right now, you know, it is pulling back a little bit up there. It looks like a double bottom, like over here, right? Looks like a double bottom over here. And I don't know, it's pulling back. I don't know how much it's gonna pull back though. But this already pulled back like something like 1%. Plug-in EVs, hybrid EVs. No, hybrid EVs are, you know, that's the worst thing ever, man. I don't know if you know. Maybe you like hybrid EVs, but they're going away. They're going away. Yeah, I feel really sad for Musk. I think we should donate something. Tesla, what about Tila? What about Tesla's weekly trend from 16.3 to hitting the 318 low? Let's check it out. Okay, so what you're asking me? Tesla's weekly trend from 16.3/2020. No, this is 19. (16/3/2020) and which other date? 3/1/23. Well, it's a nice line, I gotta give you that. And it's going to the support level. But let's go up here to the monthly time frame. So these are the two pivot points, right? Here's the thing about pivot points. Can it be this line over here? I mean, it could be like this over here, because you could use the green wick, you could use the red wick as well. Regardless, this is not the trend. This over here is not the trend. This over here, on the monthly time frame, this is the trend, this is the trend, this over here is the trend, and right now this is the trend. This might be some kind of, you know, let's go to, you know, something like, you know, 6 months time frame and say that, you know, this is some kind of support level line. Doesn't mean it's gonna be broken. Maybe this is you know, over here, maybe this was over here a trend, and right now this is over here a trend. But it might definitely be some kind of support level over here, which I'm not saying it's not. So just because you have a support, like over here on monthly time frame, there is support up here, right? There is support down there at 126, one up here. You can also put the line up here and say that, you know, up here, let's put up here and say that a whole bunch of supports are over here. And that might be the case, you know, this might be support and it might actually bounce from over here. But the way I see it, this is the trend, this is the trend, this is the trend, and right now this is over here a trend, and this trend over here is actually breaking down, because if you zoom in on this part over here, it actually looks very, very bearish. So this line, you never want to have some kind of downtrend and then start breaking this line towards downside. I don't know how you can draw this line. Maybe you can draw it something like this over here and then it's not breaking. This monthly, weekly. If you draw it on the weekly time frame up here, you know, it's definitely this line over here. And you can see right now that this is kind of getting broken up here towards downside. 6 month expanding musical instrument. No, but I wouldn't say that this over here is, you know, some kind of if it's a 6 month trend over here, then it's this one over here. This is a 6 month trend. Let's go to logarithmic chart over here. So I would say over here there was a trend over here. There was an uptrend over here, there's a downtrend over here, there is also a downtrend over here, there's a big uptrend over here, and right now it's a downtrend, the way I see it, right? I mean, just because there is some kind of, you know, long-term support level does not mean it's gonna hold. You can always have some kind of long-term support levels on charts. Let's go... right, you can always have some kind of long-term support level. It does not mean it's gonna hold, right? Over here there was something like this over here. You know, it broke down into capitulation up here before the next move towards upside. But if you take like something like this and you say, oh man, look at this line, it's a beautiful line, it's holding and whatnot, you know, it can be broken, especially these big ones, right? Because this is a trend, this is a trend, this over here is a trend, over here is a trend. But you know, these two trends are different. You know, you can draw channels in a trends, but you know, this trend and this trend, these are on bigger time frame trends. At least the way I see it. Right now the way I see it, it is definitely 100% in downtrend. Maybe this midline is actually holding, maybe. Give or take. But over here we hit midline up here, broke that, pulled back, bounced that. I think it might actually break. I mean, it might go all the way down to 73 or something even lower than that. Let's see what Milan said. Check the group. No, that's UMA. Tesla. Copy. Dude, you used to have like, you know, only one channel on the chart. What happened, man? You got like 1, 2, 3 channels on the chart. 3 channels. Yeah, it looks like it's breaking down over here right now. It looks like it's breaking down inside this channel up here. This uptrend channel up here broke down. It retested. And here is the thing. You can see up here. This is actually very nice. So this is on the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame on Tesla chart because we can maybe learn something new over here. This part over here, right? What is the line? Oh, this is logarithmic chart, sorry. There we go. So this is the channel towards upside, right? This is a trend. Channels are just trends. Once you break the channels, you break out of the trend, right? See what's happened over here, guys. See what's happened over here. Let me split this in two so I can show you something. See this part up here? It's very often that you will get out of the trend and start doing the zigzag pattern towards the top. and then break this towards downside, and then you drop that, pull back, and then continue towards downside, right? This part over here, guys, and we've been watching right now dominant chart over here, is the same kind of thing, right? You have a trend towards upside over here somewhere, right? You have a trend towards upside, give or take. Over here, there is a trend towards upside, and just like over here, when you break out the trend, you still continue zigzagging up here towards upside, you know, zigzagging up here towards upside. But eventually, if this trend over here breaks towards downside, pretty much over. Pretty much goes over, but it goes very fast already from the top. Already from this top, it goes very, very fast towards downside. So that's why I'm bullish on dominance, because I think that it might be a very good chance that we are at the top. This was the top of the channel up here. It's gonna break down over here towards downside, just continue bleeding towards downside. I don't want to remove them. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I sometimes like over here I have a chart. Look how many lines I have, you know, but I don't want to remove the lines, you know, I got a blue box and my lines, you know, I just keep, you know, watching the same over here. Like, I don't want to remove anything, man. And then there is this, and you know, go to sleep, man, you're drunk on all those channels. Sentimental channels. Spring, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not really bullish on Tesla. Like long term, I'm super bullish on Tesla, guys. I'm super bullish on Tesla long term. Why? Because it's a good company. Like Tesla is stupidly good company. Yeah, over here. If you remember what Disney, you remember what when we talked about Disney, guys. Look here, down here at the bottom. Remember that, you know, Disney was down at the bottom. We said it is one of the best buys. Why? Why was it one of the best buys? Because it's not gonna die. Disney is not gonna die. It is very. If you grow old and you have to sit with your kids, you know, grandkids around, you know, a fireplace and tell stories, and you're gonna be talking about this guy called the late adopter, at least let there be one lesson to those grandkids of yours. Tell them, if the company is not gonna die, if it's a good company, solid company, and it's just bleeding and going towards downside, that means there must be a bottom somewhere down there. Buy the bottom. So Tesla is going down big time. I don't think there is bottom just yet, you know, and especially when that ARK lady, Katie Wood lady, starts talking about, you know, Tesla going to 2000. I think definitely we're gonna have some kind of panic selling. NIO, if you remember, NIO was also one of these companies that we've been looking at, and we can see also NIO is also breaking towards downside. Right now it's sitting at 3.7, which is, you know, very, very low. I'm a little bit unsure when NIO is gonna hit the bottom, but you know, even NIO might actually be going for the capitulation. So I think a lot of these, you know, EV companies are right now going into you know, capitulation move before the next major thing. I reached them for years now, so they are staying. Future millions, good evening. Yeah, like when it comes to NIO, I don't know if NIO is gonna die. So I don't know if NIO is a good company or not good company. But there are not actually many companies in China, like the EV companies, like 5. You know, there are more than 5 companies. But you got a BYD, which is #1, and then, you know, who is #2? That's the question. XPeng or NIO or something like that. NIO, XPeng, maybe, I don't know, right? So there is good chances, you know. But this is a big play move. You know, Tesla is not a big play move. Tesla is kind of sure thing, right? It goes down, it finds the bottom and goes up again, right? It's kind of sure thing, right? NIO is not a sure thing, but when talking about, you know, which one is gonna, you know, pump more, NIO or Tesla, if NIO survives, it's gonna pump definitely more than Tesla, right? NIO is darling on NIO. I don't know if NIO is stop abusing anyone, be vegan. Why? NIO is dying like NIO. What's NIO? NIO Media Technologies. I don't know what this is. Okay, whatever. So yeah, there's that's the one lesson that I learned that's very, very important. If the company is good, it's not gonna die. That means there is bottom. Remember what I told you about Amazon, you know, Jeff Bezos. He came, there's a TikTok video of Jeff Bezos talking about, you know, the 2000 crash when Amazon went down 90%. And he couldn't get it because, you know, during the, you know, .com boom, everything went up, so Amazon went up as well, you know, huge gains. And then he said during the downtrend of that 90% dump, At the same time, like everything was going down, he was looking at his, you know, books. Number of orders is going up, profits are going up, revenue is going up, everything is going up, but the stock is going down. It is very, very normal because the stock market and the, you know, fundamentals of the company are two different things. When something is overbought, it's gonna get sold down because there is some kind of, you know, low value for the company, and there is some kind of overbought level. There are overbought and oversold levels, so it's of course gonna go down. But the company was good, so it only needs to go down 90% because it pumps too much. Like, you know, just like Bitcoin does every single, you know, every 4 years, it goes down 80%. But it's not gonna die. Near Saudi building project, the line. They had grand plans, but recently they came out with a massive scaling back on project. Sorry, my joke was lost. Okay, yeah, I did not know that Neom was. I know about the line. I did not know that Neom was the one that was actually, you know, doing that that stuff. But you know, when I see the project, you know, what people are talking about, it seems like they're gonna build it. I mean, how hard is to build a line and some couple of buildings around? I mean, they got money. I don't know if you know, man, but Saudi Arabia got money. I don't think they're gonna, you know, be scaling down on anything. I was vegan of CE, but the taste of grilled bacon was just too irresistible. Why would you go vegan, man? What's wrong with you, man? So, it looks good, man. Now, it looks like Milani is correct on the pullback. I'm not quite there. There is still 2 hours and 13, you know, there is still 2 hours and 19 minutes left. So we're gonna see if the Milani is correct on the pullback on the 4 hour up here and 1 hour time frame. I mean, it's already pulling back, so there is that. But you know, how much back? How much back? How much back? Let's see this line. Can we draw this line a little bit differently up here? Let me see if I can. Let's see up here. The two latest up here was there. This actually broke. So the two up here goes something like this. Towards downside. Nah, it's not there. It's up here. It's not there. But the two last ones goes up here. And then this one should go down there. But that doesn't make sense. So it should go something like this over here, and this over here, and this one should hit there, and I think it might be over here. So this latest run up here, maybe 64.72. Because it's philosophy. Animals be vegan. So you only like animals who can cry, and you know, you're like, ah! You don't like animals who cannot cry. Can I see these comments, or are you just flagging me up for... Everybody can see anything, right, man? Okay, guys, that's enough. Before we go into the, you know, vegan stuff and stuff like that, you know, we can end the show over here, guys. It's been enjoyable. It's been a long time since we did live stream, so I thought it was nice. Since I'm bullish, but I'm out of milk right now, so there is that. You know, milk is not vegan, by the way. Milk is not vegan because that's cruel. Milk is not vegan. Animal, be vegan. I love all animals and you don't. No, I like eating all animals, man. Keep going. Nah, we done. It's Saturday night. I gotta start, you know, I still haven't eaten. Like, the only thing I ate the entire day, I woke up at 7 AM today. The only thing I actually ate 2 hot dogs. But they are small hot dogs. Some fries, and that's it. I need to eat. I'm on carnivore diet. My man! But I gotta tell you the truth, man, the carnivore is not the way to go. I was on carnivore for a long time. Not long time, but it's not the way to go. The way to go is keto. You wanna eat everything, but when it comes to keto, you don't wanna eat vegetables. You wanna cook and, you know, cook all the vegetables. Because you don't wanna eat raw vegetables. Cook them, or fry them, or do something with vegetables. Investing your food money into crypto. Yeah, every $1 I get, you know, it goes into pepper. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end it over here. We're not gonna talk about anything else. I'm bullish, so we're gonna see if I'm still bullish tomorrow. That's the big question. Now, that is, I don't know if he actually even talked about that, but yeah, this is not done yet. I mean, it's nice pullback, and I'm bullish, and everything seems fine. But you know, it starts small at first, and then it goes, you know, all up. Like they say, what do I say? Slow at first, then all at once. There we go, guys. Enjoy the night. I'm out. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. Where is the stop button for this thing over here? There we go. Okay, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Ciao. Forget, don't say I didn't bore you. We got a bear in the chat. Bye-bye. I gotta ask you, Jewel. If you think 44K is coming, did you short the move? Are you short? Did you sell everything? Or do you still have money in the game? You can answer it. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.